So, Samsung recently started rolling out their One UI 5 update based on Android 13 to their smartphones. So here are 7 features that you must try out on your Samsung device after it has been updated to One UI 5. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it. So I've left timestamps down below in case you wanted to skip to a certain part of the video based on a certain feature. I would really appreciate it if you guys could watch the entire video and subscribe to my channel as well, as about 97% of my viewers have not subscribed to my channel. So let's start with the first feature, namely the all-new lock screen. So Samsung has taken a page of Apple's book and has now improved the lock screen, allowing us to customize the notification panel, the clock style, and fonts, and add new widgets as well. All you need to do is go to settings, home screen, and then lock screen in order to change these settings. Although these features have been present in previous software versions, One UI 5 makes these features easily accessible and improves their quality drastically as well. Although it still looks very similar to Apple software and is still not as customizable as the iOS lock screens. Well, that's a first. So now moving on to RAM+. RAM+ was first introduced on Samsung mid-range phones through One UI 4.0. So in this software update, 4GB virtual RAM was compulsorily provided to these smartphones, and through One UI 4.1, Samsung allowed us to change this from around 2 to 6 to 8GB of virtual RAM as well. So this is not exactly very useful on higher end flagship smartphones with around 8 to 12GB RAM, and has a very insignificant difference to the smartphone. So now Samsung through One UI 5 allows us to completely switch off this feature and allow for no virtual RAM to be provided for the smartphone. So all you have to do to switch off RAM+ is go to settings, then battery and device care, then memory, and then RAM+, where you can switch off RAM+ completely. So now moving on to modes and routines. Samsung has now renamed Bixby routines to modes and routines, wherein they have improved the app drastically, making it more powerful, allowing for several new actions. With modes, we can now set up a mode to automatically change several settings at once. This allows for different modes like driving, sleep, exercise, etc. For example, if you switch on the driving mode, it will automatically mute all notifications and switch off the ringtone as well, and then will automatically open Google Maps so that you can check the directions to your location. So now moving on to the text extraction feature, which has now been integrated into the Samsung Gallery. So previously, in order for us to extract text from an image, we had to use Bixby Vision, but now Samsung has improved this by integrating it directly into Samsung Gallery. They have also further improved the AI system in order to improve text recognition as well. So all you have to do now in order to extract text from images is long press on the text present in a certain image, and then you'll get a plethora of settings which you can do. It ranges from translating, copying, calling, or searching it up. Although this has been present for a while, it has been heavily improved on One UI 5. And I know Apple did release this earlier as well, but it did come on Android much before Apple actually introduced it on iOS. So before you call it an iOS copy, it was first actually introduced on Android a few generations ago. So the next new feature is intelligent Wi-Fi. So this is a setting which is actually hidden in the new Wi-Fi panel. This allows us to do a bunch of awesome things, my favorite one being the new developer settings, which can be accessed by tapping on the intelligent Wi-Fi option multiple times. You can now access in-depth connection information, including your link speed, channel use in percentage, and various network specific options. Moreover, there's a new nearby Wi-Fi information tab which showcases all Wi-Fi networks along with their bands and coverage performance as well. So this is a very geeky feature which will be very useful to many enthusiastic Android users. So number 6 is customizable call backgrounds based on the contact. Although customizable call backgrounds were first initially introduced in One UI 4, the new update allows us to change the call background based on the contact. We can add customizable image for a certain contact, and although it's a small difference in comparison to the last update, it is very useful and very fun to use overall. So this new feature means that instead of setting up a universal call background, you can choose to set different backgrounds for each of your contacts so that you can easily identify who's calling you. So the last new feature of One UI 5 from this video would be the new revamped notification panel. Amid the various visual changes hitting One UI 5, the notifications are another area that have received a fair amount of attention. The notification shade now has a slightly different look, sporting bigger app icons that stand out by themselves. This makes sorting through various app notifications easier. Furthermore, if you have received a string of notifications from a single app, the icons now stack below one another, creating a nice effect. The spacing between the notification bubble has also been increased, due to which it makes them all feel more individual in One UI 5. Also, the notification settings and clear options beneath the bars now have their own rounded box, adding for a really pleasant effect. Anyways, that's been it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'll leave links for both those accounts in the video description. Thanks for watching. This is Techsavage, and I'll see you guys in the next one.